still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another CC haul. Today I have over 100 new CC items for both your male and your female Sims. Of course, links to everything are in the description down below, and I also added categories and numbers to this video to make things a little bit more easy for you. And if you enjoyed today's video and you would like to see more custom content related videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you have not already. I upload CC related content literally every single week, so you know, you never miss out if you subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. You know, with these videos, they're a bit longer, so make sure you grab a snack, a drink, a whole meal, whatever you need to be comfortable for the next few minutes, and let's just sit back, relax, chat about life. How are you guys doing? I am extremely excited because we are almost at 30k subscribers, which when I started YouTube a few years back was never even no. I would have just never thought to get this far. Honestly, like even 300 subscribers, I was like, I'll never get there. I'm just uploading Sims content for the fun of it. It's just something that I enjoy doing in my own time, and I sometimes like the Sims, like the way the Sims come out, so I'd like to share them, or the builds, or whatever I did back then. And it just kind of turned into where we are today. So thank you everyone for that, and like your continuing support, even when due to my mental health I had like periods of not being able to upload as much as I did in previous times. Like I started off with 4 videos a week, which today seems crazy to me. Like we did 3 this week, which I am extremely proud about, but you know, my mental health is kind of like a little bit of a roller coaster. But recently I've had a lot of motivation, like energy and fun in creating videos, so it's been a bit more regular, and I hope that I can continue that way because the channel is just really important to me. Like it's something I have built up over the last few years, and it's just like, you know, one of my biggest passions, and I'm just so excited to always see like just faces around here that I have seen for a while. It just makes me feel very cozy and wholesome, and you know, I really appreciate it. So just so you know that. But other things that have happened this week, I started uni again. Practically started again at the beginning of this month, but for those of you who don't know, I do everything online from at home, so I kind of like all of my lectures are recorded so you can watch them whenever, so I kind of can like set my own time scale for when and how I want to get things done, which is really good for me and how I work, because a lot of times I would get up and I wouldn't go to uni physically because I feel bad on that day, and then I feel like I can never quite catch up to everything that has been happening at uni. But being able to do it from at home in my own time is just so good. I mean, obviously it's not quite in my own time because there is exams, but you know, from now until the exam next year, I have kind of like more freedom over when I want to study and how, and it's just good. And I have started again this week, even though uni started at the beginning of this month, but I have had no energy, and whenever I did have energy, I focused on my channel, okay? It's just for me, it has a higher priority than uni. It probably shouldn't, but it does because it's more fun. I enjoy working on my channel, like on videos, way more than I enjoy doing uni, but I did do a little bit today, and it felt really good to get back into it, even though I did the same course because I'm only doing part-time. I did the same course last year, and just due to everything that happened throughout the last few months for me, I wasn't able to take the exam because things have been really rough for me and my family. So yeah, I just couldn't take it, so I have to redo the course. And if you listen to my videos, or if you watch my videos a few months back, you will remember that I was complaining a lot because it's all about the brain, and like I think it's called cognition in English. I actually have to read like an English book, but then my lectures are in German, and it's all about the brain, so it gets very confusing because, as you can imagine, there's a very like a big amount of like words that are very specific to what I'm studying, and they are different in English and German, so you kind of have to learn them in both languages to understand what the people in the book or the person in the lecture is talking about. So I'm kind of like Learning two new things is really weird, and then you kind of have to combine them together to be able to understand and like make relations between what you read and what you hear from the lecturer. It's just, I think it's kind of complicated, honestly. Like, it's luckily my English is good enough to like read all of the things and not constantly have to stop and translate words. Like, I didn't have to translate a single word today whilst reading the book, which I am extremely grateful about, because otherwise it would take even longer. There's like 43 pages or something in that first chapter that I have to read. Well, we had to read that at the beginning of October, but you know what I mean. In that like first part of my module, my course, whatever you want to call it, we had like 43 pages, which they want you to read, I think, within a week, and that is part-time. And then on top of that, you have to listen to like almost 2 hours of lecture and then do some exercises and like obviously get your Word documents ready and stuff like that. It's just a lot. I don't really understand who thinks about like the kind of amount of things you need to study within one module or within 1 week. Sometimes it just seems very ridiculous. Like, I just kind of skimmed past. I mean, I read everything, but I just kind of skimmed past the parts where I knew that was already in the lecture and I understood it from the lecture, because I usually pick up things a little bit better when they're told to me, I believe, than when I just read it. Especially like complex things like the brain and all of its functions and stuff, I find very hard to just read and understand. I wish I had a physical book, honestly, because having a physical book in my hand and reading makes it so much easier to understand what I'm doing rather than just sitting at my PC all day and trying to read. I can already like tell that I could already tell from just the first 2 pages that my focus is so bad when I read on my PC. Like, my eyes kind of get like super blurry and it's really annoying. But when I read a physical book, I can tell that I can like focus for way longer. It's just a bit strange. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people prefer physical books over like ebooks or reading at your PC. I definitely like reading on my iPad, just like ebooks on my iPad. I can definitely focus on, but maybe not if it's stuff I have to read for uni. It's always a bit different, isn't it, than just your usual novels that you read. But yeah, that was my week so far. I'm extremely excited that it's Friday. I also had an appointment at a a therapist for the first time today. Well, not the first time ever, but I did do therapy about a year ago and it wasn't really successful. The therapist kind of gave up on me at the end because there was like a diagnosis that we thought I might have to like get behind, that he said he doesn't know a lot about, so he just kind of gave up. It was very interesting, very upsetting to be honest, but I went to a new appointment on Tuesday, which was very promising. The therapist was extremely nice. I also am sorry if you can hear the cat in the background. She's like really trying to mess with the mic right now, but that's just what you do, you know, as a cat mama, you just try to record whilst the cats go crazy. They have been like going crazy for a long time now. Literally every day now. I have 2 foster kitties right now. Well, they're not kitties, they're adult cats, but for the last few days I could never work in the mornings because they would just go crazy. I fed them and then straight after they wanted me to feed them again, which was really annoying. Like, they just kept meowing at me and I was like, you just got breakfast, what do you want from me? So that was stressful. Couldn't work until like 12 p.m. p.m. is in the day, right? Yeah, until 12 p.m. and it was just a lot. I always tried to do things and they were just like walking all over my like desk, over my keyboard. They wanted attention, they wanted to snuggle, and like no matter how much attention I gave them, they were like, more food, more attention, food. And I was just like, kind of need to work. Like, you guys are cute, but I kind of need to work. And it was just this week, honestly. Before that, they would always sleep for like multiple hours. They almost slept from like their breakfast to their lunch every day. But these last few days, they've been super active, which is cute to see. It's cute to see that they're getting on so well. I've talked about this in like previous videos. I had one foster cat from March until now. who I got by himself because the woman who owned him said he was like aggressive towards other cats, which is absolute BS. Like, I don't know what actually went on there. I think she kind of neglected him because he was extremely sad when he got here, and he thrived off of just me paying attention to him and spending time with him. It was like his favorite thing to just have someone to pay attention to him, and it was really sad to see. But he's all better now, and he wasn't aggressive towards any other cat. The cat I have now, they like bonded really well, and they like groom each other, and they sit on my bed together and sleep next to each other. They play and like wrestle, and it's just so cute to see. But I would like if they would sleep, you know. I'd like if they'd sleep during my working hours. If I could make a request here, please. Cats are so funny with that. I feel like at night sometimes when I want to sleep, especially I think through like 3 to 4 a.m. they have a very weird spurt of energy where they just get out of bed and chase each other around the apartment, and I'm like, why can't you sleep when I sleep and be awake when I'm, you know, available to give you attention? But it's much better. Like before that I had younger cats that were all like teenager cats, like usually they were like 1 year old, 1.5 to 2, I would say. And they had so much energy, they would literally distract me from anything I tried to do. Like they wanted to play non-stop, and they were so rowdy and like trying out new things, just like human teenagers, honestly. So I'm glad that I have adult cats now that just honestly, for most of the day, they lay next to me. I put a chair, like another dining chair next to me with a blanket on top so they can chill on that, because the ginger cat, the big boy that I've had since March, he likes to be close to me. He's usually always in the same room as me, and the chair is like his favorite thing to lay in. And now that I have 2 of them, like I have a comfy little blanket thing on my desk so they can lay there, but it's too small for both of them to be there at all times. Like sometimes they like to cuddle on it, sometimes they even cuddle on the dining chair next to me, which is so cute, but you know, sometimes they don't want to lay like on top of each other. So it's good to have another option, and it's just so cute because usually they sleep both on my desk and on the chair next to me for like the majority of the day, and that's why I love cats. It's honestly, especially for someone who struggles with anxiety, I think cats are like the perfect pets to have around because they are just so zen. They're just so relaxed all the time, apart from when they want to play, but otherwise when they sleep or just look at you, it just like calms me down so much. I don't know. What are your favorite pets or animals? Or yeah, I guess animals is the right word. I don't know where I went with that. But yeah, this video is coming to an end real soon here. I was especially excited for like some of the men's clothes that I showed off today. I thought some of it was really cute, like especially the tops were like so cute. So let me know what your favorite item of today was, and if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye!
Chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta fall.